Imagine your best friend suddenly copying your entire style, down to your rarest sneakers. Awkward, right? Now swap sneakers for smartphones, and you've got Apple and Samsung. These tech giants started as close partners, building the future together. One made the brain, the other the body. But like any great partnership, things got complicated. The line between friend and rival blurred. One day they were building the iPhone together, the next they were facing off in court. How did it get so messy? How did two companies that needed each other become bitter rivals? This is a story about innovation, imitation, and a whole lot of money. In one corner, Apple, the cool California kid with sleek designs and a cult following. In the other, Samsung, the South Korean powerhouse that could build anything. They were a dream team until competition crept in. We'll see how the Galaxy S kicked off a global legal war. This isn't just a business dispute, it's about what it means to be original in a world of inspiration. Buckle up, this is the epic story of the billion-dollar showdown between Apple and Samsung. Let's dive in. Before the war, there was peace and a lot of business. In 2007, Apple launched the first iPhone but needed help building its guts, processors, memory, screens. Here comes Samsung, one of the world's best at making those parts. Samsung became Apple's biggest supplier, making the heart of the iPhone, the A-series chips. Billions of dollars flowed between them. Everybody won. For years, Apple designed, Samsung built, and both got rich. It was like Coca-Cola hiring Pepsi to bottle its drinks. Strange, but it worked. But while Samsung built for Apple, they watched and learned. They saw what made the iPhone special. The icons, the shape, the home button. Samsung thought, we can do this too. That's when the partnership turned into rivalry. The turning point, 2010. Samsung launched the Galaxy S. Apple looked at it and saw themselves. The Galaxy S had a big touchscreen, colorful icons, a sleek black face. Sound familiar? To Apple, it wasn't inspiration, it was imitation. Apple believed Samsung used insider knowledge to copy features like pinch to zoom and the bounce-back effect. The gloves were off. Friendly calls became legal threats. Samsung disagreed. They argued they'd been making phones for years, and rectangles with rounded corners weren't unique. They said Apple was trying to stifle competition. Both sides dug in, ready for a fight. The smartphone war had begun. In 2011, Apple sued Samsung in the US, accusing them of copying everything from design to packaging. Rounded corners, grid of icons, black bezels. Apple claimed it all belonged to them. Samsung denied it, but Apple didn't just file in one country. They launched lawsuits in over 10, the US, Germany, Korea, and more. Samsung hit back, countersuing over wireless technology patents. Billions of dollars were at stake, and the legal battle became a tangled mess. Even more ironic, Apple was still using Samsung parts in iPhones while suing them. One Apple executive reportedly said, "We can't innovate without them, but we can't trust them either." Their rivalry was fierce, but their partnership was unbreakable. The main event, 2012, San Jose, California, the trial everyone watched. A US court delivered a shocking verdict. Samsung must pay Apple $1.05 billion for patent infringement. It was the largest patent lawsuit verdict in history. Samsung's response? This is not the final word. They appealed and kept appealing until the fine was reduced. In 2018, after 7 years, Apple and Samsung settled. The terms? Secret. By then, Samsung was the world's top smartphone seller. Apple was the most profitable. And today, Samsung still makes Apple's chips and displays. In public, rivals. In private, partners. The real winners, maybe the lawyers who made a fortune. Next time you pick up your phone, remember the billion-dollar fight behind it. Who won? You decide. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe and drop a comment.